China milk, China milk. Everybody look, it's China milk. We have a special guest. Come here. No, don't jump. Come here. What are you doing? No, come here. Say hi. You're a sweet girl. She's like, okay, put me down now. You can get down. Special guest. And also Mom over there. Take this and I'm leaving. It looks like this is our new setup because now Mom is stuck. Cat has taken over a lap, and now the lap needs to be over here, and it cannot move.
What are you going to do? Cats. I'm back. Happy New Year. Can you believe it's almost the middle of January already? How does that happen? Like, for real, how does that happen? I don't know. Freaks me out all the time. Time just goes. It's crazy. All right, so have quite a bit to share with you today. But I'm going to start off with one that I realized I never shared. This was supposed to be one of my Christmas presents, but when it showed up, I was so excited to see what it looked like, I had to open it. And then I forgot to share it with y'all. So I got it out last week. Actually, I was trying to calm myself down before our camping trip Friday. So I pulled this out because I thought, oh, it's small. I can work on this while I'm waiting for time to pass to go camping. So it's still pretty wrinkled up, but I've had it sitting under my computer. So it's a little bit better. And I took the excess sheeting away from it to help lay it flat too. But this is one of the sets of stickers. Aren't they cute? And you can see I did some of them. Started working, that's how far I got before it was time for me to go. So gave me a little bit of relaxation. But they're really, really, really cute. Not crazy about the colors. Like the raccoon, his tail is skin colored instead of white. That bugs me. And the rabbit was supposed to be skin colored, but I am going to change that to white. That was all the white I had left over from the actual kit. So I'm going to pull out some of my leftover drills, and I'm going to fill in the bunnies, all going to be white. So you can see the sun is almost done. I just have to add black or brown, I can't remember which it is now, for the actual face. But it looks pretty complete at this point. But they're pretty cute. And they're on a fairly heavy-duty plastic of some sort. Almost a PVC type plastic. I don't want to touch it too much. But you can kind of see it's a nice quality. And these were ordered from Amazon, but you can see it's completely clear. So it will have to go on a solid background of something. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with these yet. Probably will make them into cards because I don't know where else I would stick them. But anyway, as I was saying, they came from Amazon, and they were $12, which is a little pricey. But now that I see the quality, I'm kind of okay with the $12 because they're not flimsy. They'll hold up really well, and the adhesive is really strong on the front as well as on the back. So they have my favorite animals: the fox, the hedgehog, the owl, and the snail are among my favorites. And of course, I love smiling suns. They're just so happy. But there you have it. Yeah. So anyway, moving on. Let's talk about that camping trip, shall we? I survived. Barely. Lord, save me. I'll never do it again. I told the leader, don't even tell me I'm camping in the woods. Without electricity, ain't gonna happen. This city girl, ain't gonna happen. Nope, nope, no, no. Now, we were up in Wildwood, which is near Ocala, which for those of you that don't know Florida, Ocala is there's a national forest up there. Now, Wildwood is not really that rural, but we were on a 600-acre, mostly natural Girl Scout campground. Now, granted, we were in like barns, so I wasn't tent camping, which would have definitely been a deal breaker because I'm not going to tent camp in the woods. That ain't going to happen. But when we got there Friday night, it had pretty much rained all day. So tree frogs were everywhere, which they don't bother me. But of course, we had one of the girls who is literally like deathly afraid of frogs. And she had more than one meltdown, which was painful to watch because I can understand the fear that she was going through because I have that fear with spiders, with roaches, with snakes. So I definitely understood where she was coming from. She actually worked herself up into throwing up. That's how scared she got. So I wasn't the only one that was traumatized by this event. So we survived Friday night. It finally quit raining, but we had to walk from where we park to our sleeping area. I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. It had to have been 2 miles in the dark, in the rain, in the woods with, I think we walked back with 16 or 18 girls, and there were 4 adults. So we had 2 leading the front and 2 of us bringing up the rear, which I thought, the rear is a good idea because, you know, they will have walked through any cobwebs, scared away any critters before they got to us, right? Yeah, well. So we're walking along, and all of a sudden, one of the leaders in the front says, "All right, girls, stay to the center of the path. You got water on both sides of you." I'm like, what? Huh? So I take my mag light. I'm like sweeping side to side. Sure enough, there's swampy, nasty, algae-covered water on both sides of us with a path that was roughly 5-6 feet across. Pitch dark, mind you. Rainy, mind you. So we're walking along. I'm trying not to freak out. My chest is getting all tight because I'm trying not to have a panic attack. And all of a sudden I hear this splash. And I'm thinking, holy crap. An alligator just jumped off the bank into the water. Yeah, it had to have been because that's the only thing that would have jumped into the water. Anyway, I survived. Almost froze to death Saturday night. Saturday night, it got down into the 40s. And now you northerners are going to be laughing at me because, 40's nothing. Yeah, I get that. But for us, it's something. And when you have no heat and a sleeping bag that is only built at 50 degrees, it was cold. I had on 3 pair of socks, flannel pajamas, inside the sleeping bag with a flannel blanket folded in half on top of me and 2 towels on top of me, and I was still frozen. I was like zipped all the way up in the sleeping bag, had my head covered up, which I can't sleep with my head covered, and I had to keep like going because I felt like I was suffocating. I swear, if there were cameras on me, y'all would have been dying laughing because deep down inside, I was laughing at myself because I'm such a wimp. Anyway, so Saturday night, we're at the campfire after dinner, oh my God, we had beef stew. I stuffed myself. It was the best campfire meal ever. So good. So I'm like done and I'm carrying my mess kit. I'm going to go put it back in my bag. Thought I had my bearings because, the fire's going, so I can see, right? Well, the campfire is surrounded by wooden benches, So like 30, 40 people can sit around the campfire about. It's a big campfire. Camp ring, whatever. So I'm pretty sure I got my bearings. I'm heading towards the opening between two benches. Well, I didn't have my bearings. Shin made contact with the wooden bench. I went flying, grabbed onto one of the leaders sitting there. Thank God it was a leader, not one of the girls. Almost took her down with me. I hit the ground. Yeah. So my left knee is black and blue, about that big, and my right shin is about that big. It almost wraps around my leg. And it's huge and ugly, and every time I take a step, even the gentlest step, it jars and the bruise just kills. So I'm happy to report I have the worst injury of the camp. Now, one of the leaders did burn her hand, so I don't know if that's really worse. Mine's worse or hers worse. But anyway, none of the girls had any major injuries. We had a few trips and falls, but nothing major. So we all survived. We're home. I will never do it again. Our next trip is St. Augustine. We will be staying in hotels. In a hotel, not multiple hotels. We'll be staying in a hotel. So I'm good for that. So, moving on to that, from that, leads me into cookie season. Yay! Oh. Yeah, we're going to pick up the troops' cookies tomorrow, and that craziness begins. So, if anyone wants to buy cookies under Emily's account, I will put a link on this box because it will probably be tomorrow before this gets uploaded. Yeah, probably. So, yeah. So I will put the link to Emily's personal Girl Scout cookie link there. If y'all want to order, you can. No pressure. Do not feel like you have to from her. But she has a goal of 800 boxes to sell. And that will get her to St. Augustine without any extra money out of pocket. St. Augustine is about 2 hours from us, and it is one of my favorite places to visit, so I'm really excited about this trip. And we're going to get to see the fort. We're going to get to see probably the Wax Museum, which is pretty cool. Of course, the city, the oldest schoolhouse is there. St. Augustine is one of the oldest cities in the country. So it's an awesome place. If you've never been, try to go because it's really, really cool. Should I stop jabbering and show you what you all are here to see? Do you want to see? I think you do because there's some pretty cute stuff here. So, moving on. Sorry for my jabbering for 13 minutes. Hopefully you're still here. Anyway, so laugh at me. It's hilarious. Once the pain kind of subsided, I was like, oh, of course it was me that fell. Anyway, moving on. I did it. I said I can say I did it. And I can also say I won't do it again. All right, so the first painting, this is a 20 by 30, I believe. Somewhere around there. Oh, excuse me. So we have this adorable little dude. I was starting to think I wasn't going to get him because I paid for him a long time ago. But he finally arrived. Cute as can be, right? Super, super cute. So this is 17 colors. And I don't think I'm going to go through the individual colors because it's blues and blacks and a few whites. Let's see. A lot of the ones in this set that I'm going to show. I'm getting a lot more that don't have DMC codes, but more in this grouping have the DMC codes than not. So that's exciting. So we'll see here. Yeah, I mean, it's blues, blacks. You know, there's a tiny bit of red and orange for the beak. But it's pretty, you know, straightforward. You can tell by the canvas, the colors in this one. But it's a really cute canvas. So there it is. His little round butt. I'm not sure why he's all white. Because he shouldn't be. His back should be black. But I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it. But anyway, this is one of the packagings that I like. It's not printed all that great. But the DMC codes are clear. And you cannot see that because there's too much glare. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so this next one, this is another small one. But this is another one of those Lisa Franks. Hang on, I've got a wrinkly plastic here that is not going to do well on camera. This is one of the Lisa Frank artworks. What's up, kid?
I don't know where the phone charger is.
Isn't that pretty? I love all the colors. So pretty. And of course, Emily's like, well, you can just add a unicorn horn. I'm like, no, you can't add a unicorn horn. It's just a rainbow horse. That's still just as good, right? This is a 30 by 30, and there are 16 colors on this one. And of course, it is rainbow colors. And let's, oh, this packaging is really bad. Oh man, I can barely read the, see, this is why I should look at things when I first open them and not wait until I'm with y'all. Where are the colors for this one? All right, so should we look at the colors for this? All right, so this is the rainbow horse. Really pretty. These all came from eBay, by the way. Yes, I'm still ordering from eBay. I can't stop. I'm going to quit saying I'm stopping because I can't stop. Alrighty. So, lots of yellow, blue, gray, pretty yellows, 3 greens, tiny bit of black for her eyes and her nostril. And then there's this is a greenish, almost a mint green, instead of just white, which I really like. It's got, oh, you can't tell. It's got just the slightest tint of green to it. It's going to be really nice. And then we have pale blue, couple purples. Then we have like a bubblegum pink. And then this is a really pretty coral color. So not quite rainbow. So the colors are a little bit muted, which is okay. It's still going to be pretty. So, yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I have been so tired since we got back from camping. And then yesterday, like a dummy, well, I needed to take down the Christmas tree because my Christmas tree was still up. Yeah. Just took my Christmas tree down on January the 10th. Yeah. But I blame Girl Scouts for that because I was busy. I was getting ready for camping and I was camping and, you know, I was busy. So, yeah. So I decided that yesterday would be the day I would take down the tree. So I go out in the garage and I get out a couple of boxes. Well, then I'm tired of having to look through stuff because Steve's not the best organizational person. So when he's looking for something in the boxes, he just throws stuff back wherever. So, like I had a ton of kitchen stuff. I don't know why, because I'm not a cook. I don't cook. But I like collecting the stuff that goes in the kitchen. So I started pulling stuff down. We have like this really cool PVC rack that my dad built for the storage, like the 13-gallon storage boxes. So it's easy. So they're in their spot, so they're not like stacked. You don't have to get to the bottom when you don't have to take all the ones off the top. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I start pulling stuff down, and I'm like, oh, that's where that was. Oh, that's where that is. Now we've lived here for 5 years. So I thought, you know what? I need to quit putting it off. I'm just going to do it. So I started going through boxes, putting Christmas with Christmas, and getting rid of stuff. I literally packed, I have a Dodge Journey, folded down all 4 back seats, and had the back end of the car full. So I came inside, tell him, I was like, I'll be back, dumping this off the thrift store. So I left, come back, keep working, because I wasn't done yet. I couldn't just do like the one side of the garage. I had to do the whole garage. I was working, and then when I got done with the garage, I had to come inside and do our classroom, because we have a front room that is supposed to be our classroom, but Emily has taken it over. I pulled out so much trash. That child, she likes to repurpose cardboard. So she had all the boxes from all her Christmas stuff, and the stuff like from the Amazon boxes, and then the packaging boxes. She was going to build rooms for her dolls. But anyway, the garbage that I pulled out of that room, so I organized her stuff. I mean, it looks like she doesn't have any toys now because all the trash is gone. It's amazing. Anyway, so I worked from like, I think it was like 10:30 or 11 when I started yesterday morning. And I finally sat down on my bed at 9 o'clock last night. Steve heated me up some dinner and made me sit down and eat dinner at, I think, 7:30, which I regretted because then I was having trouble moving. So today I'm in so much pain. My legs are killing me, my back's killing me, everything hurts. So I'm taking it easy today, not doing a lot. I'll probably diamond paint later. I'm very chatty today, aren't I? Anyway, y'all are gonna, hopefully you're still with me here. I've only seen 2-3 canvases. Good Lord. Look at my baby back there. Anna. 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 Hi. I see you. Okay, so this one is gorgeous. I'm not a huge elephant person, but I know someone that will love this. So, I think it's really beautiful, and it's a really unique piece. This is, I mean, it's not something you see every day. So it's really, really pretty. So it's a 30 by 40, and it's 22 colors. And I bet you this is the one that I can't read. Probably is. Let me take a peek at the others here real quick. That is that one. This is this one. And this one. Do I even have all of my drills here? Okay, so this is depressing because this is 22 colors. And I literally cannot read the packaging. So let's take a peek at the colors. So let's see if you can see the packaging, how bad it is. Look at that. It's depressing because there's actually DMC codes on here, but I cannot read a single one. So whatever they run these through after they print them, it just scraped the majority of the ink off the top. That's really aggravating. Okay, so we have 22 colors, and this is a lot of earth tones, but there's quite a bit of pink in this original painting as well, which is really, really pretty. So we have, this is a purpley, kind of a chocolate, purple chocolate color, and this is more brown than it looks on camera. So here we have beautiful turquoise that kind of matches my shirt. Burgundy, really pretty peach color. White, pale pink. Mauve purple. What color is that? Dusty purple? I don't know. Skin tone. Chocolate. I guess I should quit saying skin tone, right? Because it's my skin tone, but it's not everybody's skin tone. So let's say, what color do you call that if you don't say skin tone? Because look, it matches my skin tone. My skin tone. How's that sound? Blue, yellow, and orange. And we have a couple of grays. This is actually brighter than I expected it to be. This is going to be really pretty. So we have corally, peachy color, pink, purple, blue. This is another purple. It's a really, more like a wine color, really cool color. And then dusty mauve here. And there's quite a few rogue drills throughout these bags, which, as y'all know, always makes me laugh. So let's get these put away. And I need to mark this one. Oof, I don't fall over in my chair here to get a Post-it note out. Since I cannot read, I'm going to have to label this. All right. That is just so upsetting. Okay, let's say do, oh, what was that one? Oh, that one. Okay, let's do this one next because it's a little BB. It's a 25 by 25. It's only 7 colors, but I love it. So cute. So cute. Isn't that sweet? And this will go really fast too. This will be a quick one to put together. Let's see. This is this one, and it does have DMC codes, but again, they're really hard to read. The printing on them is not great. So as you can see, black and white, a little bit of red and brown. We won't go through these drills because that's pretty straightforward as to the canvas and such. I think I need to label this because I'm little. I don't know how long I can read it right now, but by the time I get to this painting, who knows, right? So I'm just going to not take any chances. So a lot of you have requested that I actually do a video with the, or showing you how I made my portfolios. And I want to let you know that I am trying to work on how I can do that. It'll probably be a kind of long and boring video in some places, but I know, because I'm one of those people, I need to see a video on a lot of things on how to figure stuff out. Like with crocheting, I do better with looking at a video than reading something if it's the first time I'm doing it. So I'm not ignoring you. I am working on it. I kind of have to work it out in my head. And I have to figure out camera angles too. But I did just find a tripod in the garage yesterday that I haven't checked to see if it will hold my phone yet. But yeah, so I am working on that. And I am reading all of your comments. I read quite a few of them over the weekend while I was not sleeping in the woods. And I just didn't take the time because I just didn't take the time to answer. So I'm not ignoring y'all. Still here. I'm still reading them. I love all your comments. Thank you so much. This is our next canvas. This is a partial. And I would love to do this in a full, but I think he is going to turn out pretty cool just being the partial. So you can see here, this is all that's going to be done is just the frog himself. And he looks like he's having a little chat with his little caterpillar buddy there. They look like they're having a very friendly, nice conversation, so hopefully he won't eat him for dinner. So he is 15 colors. And again, I'm going to save a little bit of time. This packaging is perfect. Beautifully printed. I can read it just fine. Gorgeous. So, that is that. And you can see the very few drills for this one. This is going to go really fast as well. So this one and this one may not even end up in my portfolio. I might just go ahead and do them next just to get them done and out of the way. But this is 15 colors, even though it's very small amounts of colors. But it is straightforward as to what you see on the canvas are the colors that the drills are. So there's no trickery there. Really, really cute. Next one I'm going to show you is, let's see, we'll do this one. This is one I was hesitant on getting because I really did not think it would be good. And I am a little disappointed, but I think, no, I hope in the long run, it's going to be okay. It definitely needs to be bigger, like double this size probably. And I'm sorry I keep scratching my nose, but I'm still, my allergies are still all itchy from all the dust and dirt that I was in yesterday. So I apologize to constantly keep touching my face. But you can see there we have a unicorn. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I think it's a unicorn. And kind of like lightning bugs. I don't know. I mainly got it just to see, kind of like satisfy curiosity. And I got it pretty cheap. I think it was less than $5. So this is a 30 by 40. The background, it's a full drill. So, I mean, they really could have left the background not done. But I think, I don't know, Emily will probably like it. She hasn't seen it yet. I haven't been showing her each one, or did she see it? No, I don't think she saw it. So this is 18 colors. It's called Butterfly Phantom, which is really freaky. But the thumbnail is so small, it's hard to make out. But like this is supposed to be a butterfly down here. This is a butterfly here. And then, of course, the horse. And then I think this is just like the moon or a celestial body, a star or something. The cat back there. And this is just a white blob. So I'm really not sure entirely about this one. Hopefully I didn't buy some weird, mystical, hidden message painting. That would be bad. I don't know. So, shall we take a look at the drills on this one? This is another perfectly printed package, and there are DMC codes on this set of drills. So we have a lot of blue, of course. Well, maybe we shouldn't go through this. We'll go through it quick because I already unwrapped it. So we have a tiny amount of purple. Look at that. So small. And we have 4 different blues right here. No, I take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different blues. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like when they do all those shades. This is black. This, yep, 2 different. They look almost identical, but they are 2 different shades. They are 311 and 336. but they are like, wow. This is more true blue. This is more darker blue. So there's a tiny bit of black added to this. Okay, so we have all these blues, a black, another blue, then we have 3 greens, and there is a mint green square drill. That's hilarious. So funny. And then we have another green. We have a couple of yellows, which is shocking because it looks like there's a lot of yellow on there. And then a couple of browns, and then the white for the background. So, yeah, 3 bags is $5,200, but that'll go really fast because I can use the 9 drill placer in a lot of this area and just get that knocked out. I'll probably do that first and then go in and fill in. Yeah, I guess there's really not that much yellow now that I'm looking at it a little bit closer. The greens there, but you can see the majority is going to be blue, which is Emily's favorite color. So I think she's going to like it once it's done. I hope it'll bring out some detail when it's finished. Where'd the cat go? Can you see her? That is Anna. She's put herself under the blanket. Anna! Anna! Are you cold? I don't know how she does that without fingers, but she does it. She usually puts herself under my Afghan. And since I left that blanket laying out, she's covered herself up with that one. She's so funny. She'll sleep like that. She'll stay like that for... Oh, you came out. Hi. What are you doing? Are you hiding from birds? Anna? Hello. Talking to you. We have a lizard that has been in my room for a week now. I don't know how it's still alive. Honestly, I don't. But it hides behind the pictures. Like there's plenty of things to hide behind. And then all of a sudden it will like emerge at the ceiling. Like out of nowhere, there's the lizard. And she finds it and she's just like, drives her crazy. And then I'll, ignore it for a while and I go back and it's gone. I don't know where it's hiding, but it's hiding somewhere. And it stays hidden well. But again, I don't know how it survives. No water for a week. It's going to be a crispy critter. What are you doing, Maniac? She's all riled up. Okay, the last 2 do not have DMC codes. Oh, I didn't show you. Hey, I get distracted too easy. This one, it's a little hard to see on the canvas, but you can kind of see the shadow of what they will be. We have 2 beautiful horses. And this is mostly browns. No thumbnail on this one. But it's a 30 by 40. And it is 17 colors. And it's got, it's one of those that's got like a frame around it. And the horses are kind of coming out from the frame. So it's going to be really, really, really pretty. And this is more of like a more realistic painting. It's not cartoony like a lot of them have been. The colors are gorgeous too. It's mostly browns, but there's pink and purple, peach and purple as well. Look at these. How pretty is that? Love these 2 colors. These are like ice cream. And then we have black, brown. Oh, that looks like the same color. See, it's so amazing. See, look at those colors. Just slightly off. This one's more pink. Or no, this one's more, yeah, no. Darker orange, lighter orange, peachy. Really pretty colors. We've got some grayish browns. There's a blue. More brown, lots of purple. A lot more purple than I expected, which is awesome. Where does this one go? This is like the majority of the color is that purple. So let's see. This is number 16, which is A. Okay, so that's in the frame. That's in the shadow. So it's the shadowing. So the shadowing is going to be this really cool purple. Can you see that? It's a pale, kind of a plum, but not quite as dark. So that's going to be really cool that the shadowing is going to be the purple. So again, 17 colors. And again, these all came from eBay. And here's the downside to eBay. Sometimes you will see more than one listing of the same painting. A lot of times, you only get that one shot. There are 4 different paintings that I am waiting for because they either ended when I was sleeping or I forgot to go back and like up my bid a little bit because I really wanted them, and they haven't been relisted. So a lot of you have asked me in previous videos for the link to the sellers. Well, it doesn't do any good because that seller doesn't have that painting anymore. So if I don't answer you with a link, that's why. The reason I have been linking Peggy Buy so much in my videos is because I am seeing a lot of these paintings on Peggy Buy for less than $10. And a lot of it they're having free shipping. Plus they now have, I've just noticed, I don't know if they've always been there, but I've just noticed within the last week or so, they have a selection of free paintings that you just pay shipping on. So that you're still getting that painting for under $8. And I haven't tried adding more than one of those free paintings to my cart to see what the shipping does. But it says buy more, save more. So I'm assuming that if you add more than one of those free paintings to your cart, you're not going to pay $8 shipping on each one. I'm assuming that shipping comes down, you just add a little bit more shipping, you know what I mean? So that's why if you don't get an answer from me for a link to an eBay seller, it's because the painting is not on eBay anymore. Check Peggy Buy because they seem to have a lot of them. And it's, what's really creepy on the internet? Like on Wish, I've noticed on Wish because I go in Wish and I look periodically, but I don't go every day. And like last week, we had to get a pocket knife and a compass for the camping trip. So, because the girls were in the woods, so they were taught how to use a pocket knife and how to use a compass. Well, all of a sudden on Wish, there's pocket knives popping up on my newsfeed, not newsfeed, that main page on Wish. How do they know? How do they know? I don't get it. It creeps me out. Now, did you see it? Did you get the peek? Look how cute! Look at this. So cute. Sloths are my other favorite. There is a giant mama sloth with a baby right now at Walmart. Giant, like Emily size. I want it so bad. Someone send me $20 so I can go buy my sloth. Just kidding. Seriously, just kidding. But look how cute this is. And this background is the most gorgeous greens. Can't wait to show you the drills on this. Now, it's kind of boring because it's brown and green. But wait till you see the greens on this. Now, this is 30 by 40, and it's 19 colors. 19 colors. It's just brown and green and white. 19 colors. It's amazing. Let's put this back down here. Now, the sad part is there are no DMC codes. All right, let's tilt you down. This is the last painting, by the way. So sad. And I've actually still kept this at 40 minutes. Ew, somebody's hair. Gross. All right, so we have beige, grayish, beigey, not even white. Oh, so there is no white. So this is the lightest color. Then we have 3 browns. Then we have a really cool orange color, almost like orange sorbet. Do you say sorbet or do you say sherbet? Depends on my mood. So then we have 3 more browns. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 greens. Now green is my absolute favorite color. So we have this really cool pale lime green. We have a bright mint green. Then we have a more muted teal color. This is another kind of like lime green, but a little bit more muted. Getting towards olive, kind of pickled. I thought I saw my mint green. Where did my mint green go? I guess this is more of the mint green color, more pale. See, I'm getting loony here already. But all these different greens, so pretty. This is definitely olive. So pretty. Look at that. These 2 are my favorite. Sorry, I yawned again. These 2 are definitely my favorite. But I am in love with this painting. This is just so stinking cute. So cute. His little face. Oh.
Just want to squeeze him. So cute.
All right, y'all. That's it. Freaking adorable. Now, this is kind of odd, though. I'm looking at his face, and look at this. He has a green square in the corner of his mouth. Does he have a leaf poking out of his mouth? We got to see what number that is. That's number 8. So, yep, it's green. This green right here on the corner of his mouth. So he must have eaten a leaf and got caught mid-chew. Oh, where'd the bag go? I lost the bag. Nope. Oh, almost lost the bag. I'm really excited about this one. This one is super, super, super cute. Oh, darn it. I'm getting bad at putting these packages back in their little bag. They're not fitting like they come out. Ooh. All right, you guys. Thank you so, so much for watching. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Click that little bell if you love me so you don't miss a single video. I haven't gotten any China mail in the last several days. So it'll probably be another week before you see me. Try not to miss me too much. Go back and watch old videos if you're new. Because I've done a lot of I've done several organization videos. Sorry, there's a weird piece of drill that fell out of a bag. It's an odd shape. I'm just playing with it and being distracted. Not like that ever happens. So, like I said earlier, I will work on filming the making of the portfolio. If you're interested in that, leave me a comment. Let me know you want to see that or not. Yeah, can't really think of anything else, so I won't drag this out any longer. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.